And he came near and kissed him, and he smelled the smell of his raiment, and blessed him, and said, see, the smell of my son is as the smell of a field, which the Lord hath blessed. And therefore, God give thee of the dew of heaven, the fatness of the earth, and plenty of corn and wine. When you are reading, you will say this is worse. You will say this is worse. He was manufacturing the life of his son. He was determining what the life of his son would be. He was designing how the life of his son should be. He's predicted and prophesying into his life, how his life should be formed, how his life should be seen. Even when heavens and the earth, wherever Jacob appears, these words must stand sure. These are the words of a father. These are the words of a spiritual authority. These are the words of a spiritual figure. And this is what is going to be seen in the life of his son. These were what they were fighting for. This was what Esau was looking for. This was what Rebekah was looking for his son. Because they understand. It's only in my generation we don't understand. When your father curses you to stand against you, it will be your nature, it will be your life. When you're a spiritual authority, somebody that knows God, somebody that stands in the presence of God, somebody that has oil of God upon his head, whatever he says, be careful. It can become your life. It can be the truth, it can be the picture of your life. Let people serve thee, and nations bow down to thee. Said, let people serve thee, and nations bow down to thee. Are you getting the word? So what it stands to reason, wherever Jacob goes, the father Isaac has prophesied. Jacob is the one that became Israel. The father Isaac has prophesied into the future of his son, that whosoever that meets Jacob must serve him. He must serve him. Whosoever that meets Jacob, he must serve him. Be Lord over thy brethren. Now, the father has released a blessing, and the blessing he said he should be a Lord over his brother. And let thy mother's sons bow down to thee. Cursed be everyone that curseth thee, and blessed be he that blesseth thee. You understand? So these words are hanging upon him wherever he goes. When you try to harm him, you will be harmed. When you try to curse him, you will be cursed. When you try to fight him, you will be fight. God will fight you because there is something following him. There is something. May God release a blessing upon your head. And it came to pass as soon as Isaac had made an end of blessing Jacob, and Jacob was yet scarce gone out from the presence of Isaac, his father, that Esau, his brother, came in from his hunting. Too late. Too late. May you not be too late for your blessing. May you not be a minute away from your blessing. May you not miss a blessing, a seasonal blessing that is supposed to come to you. May you not miss it because you delayed, because something strange happened and your blessing was given to another. May you not miss it. May you not miss it. I am here declaring a word to you. I say, may you not miss it. Life, it's good that it's good that you educate yourself. It's good that you in fact, you go to school, you go to all the whatever, have all the qualifications that you have. It's good. It's good life that you fight. It's good that you deploy hard work. It's good that you have skills. It's good that you have talent. But listen to me, something must work for you. A blessing must hang upon. So whatsoever that you must do to acquire, whatsoever that you must do to have blessing, you have to do. Listen to this, what I'm telling you. Have these words in your spirit, that whatsoever you do in this life, in fact, it should be a daily thing. Whatsoever you do for somebody to release, God bless you. For somebody to release a blessing, do it. Go for the blessing. I'm telling you, our lives are created and formed by blessing. Say, let my father arise, eat of his son's venison, that my soul may bless me, that thy soul may bless me. And Isaac his father said unto him, who art thou? And he said, I am thy son, thy first son Esau. And Isaac trembled very, very exceedingly and said, where is he that had taken venison and brought it me, and have eaten of all before thou comest, and have blessed him? Yea, he shall be blessed. He said, the word that has come out of my mouth, whosoever that release that word upon him, as long as I have blessed him, he shall be blessed. Listen, be very smart. Be very smart too. Whatever you are doing and wherever you are, look for people. Make sure that every day people are blessing you. I'm telling you, be very smart in this life. Be very smart. Be very smart too. Seek for the blessing. I am seeing one little Nigerian girl upcoming, young girl. I don't want to use upcoming because she's already a star. I see her, she's very wise. Going to all the legends in the Nollywood industry. I see her offering gifts and they are blessing her. They are speaking words upon her life. And somebody somewhere might think it's just mere words. It's never mere words. All of us are here. We will see this girl because I see them blessing her. I see her, them blessing her and blessing her and blessing her. And this is going to be the order of her life. You will see among her peers the way her light will shine. We will see among her peers the way her glory will prevail above the others, because these are things that have been spoken upon her. The legends, people that were there before she came, pioneers of the movie industry, have lifted up their voice out of their spirit, and they have spoken upon her life. That girl, whenever I see her, I said, this girl, whoever trained her well. She's very smart, very sharp, very smart. Very smart. I want to let you know, our generation think we know it all. You have to learn how to be smart, how to tap into some dimensions. The things must work for you. Things must work for you. Even when you are sleeping, spirit must must be working for you. I am telling you. We are here and we are using internet to insult fathers. You are using your comment section. You buy data to come and insult. You buy data to come and fight. You buy data to come and say all kinds of things. We don't understand. We don't understand. Let some principles guide you. Be very smart and discerning. He said, I have blessed him, and yea, he shall be blessed. Nothing can change it. If you like, go on, do whatever you do. Nothing will change it. And when Esau heard the word, listen to this. Watch this verse very carefully. Verse 34 of chapter 27 of Genesis. He said, and when Esau heard the words of his father, he cried with a great cry. He cried with a great and exceeding bitter cry. Listen to this. And said unto his father, bless me, even me also, oh my father. Bless me. So what is it there? What at all? I want you to understand. When you read the Bible, take your time to understand. What is it so much about the blessing that Esau wants the father to say something? Hey, bless me also does not mean give me also my portion. He said, he was just saying, it's the same words we said to my brother. Say the same words. Words? Oh, can't you repeat the same words? So the words we speak, the words that Isaac released, was not just mere word that can be repeated. Well, listen to this. He said, and he said, thy brother came with subtlety and had taken away thy blessing. And he said, is not he rightly named Jacob? For he has supplanted me these 2 times. He took away my birthright. Esau was a joke. You gave your birthright to somebody, it means the person is taking it away. And behold, now he had taken away my blessing. And he said, hast thou not reserved a blessing for me? Listen, Isaac has blessed Jacob. Jacob is gone. It means all the wealth of Isaac is yours. His livestock is yours. The silver, the cattle, the gold, whatever Isaac had as possession, it becomes yours automatically, because there's no way you are going to share with your brother. And your brother has left the house. You should be happy. But Esau understand. You see, hey, Esau understand the place when it says somebody is blessed. So when the blessing comes upon, even when you are giving a little amount, you will see how the little amount, you will get the wisdom, you will get the understanding, you will see how the little amount can grow from your hands. And when a curse is also working against you, and when the blessing is not upon you, you will see that it can give you a huge amount, and within a short period, you will not know what you did with the money, and you come back to zero. Everything will start working against you. Everything will start fighting you. Everything will be against you. And all of a sudden, all the amount that you have acquired, all the money that you have, you will see yourself coming back to point zero. But when the blessing is upon you, it helps you. The little one that comes into your hands like a seed, it becomes fruitful. The fruitfulness, when it becomes fruit, it multiplies. It replenishes. It does not finish. Are you here with me? And Isaac answered and said unto Esau, Behold, I have made him thy Lord. Man Gadiba, he said, Behold, I have made him. So the words that I have pronounced over his life has made him. If you like, whatever you can say, I refuse, I shall. He will not do anything. He said, I have made him. Your father can make you. If you are here, if you are watching me, and you know that you have had a problem with your father before, and your father did release a word of a curse against you, a negative word against you, or your father did make a pronouncement or a declaration of negativity upon your life, I will want you to go back to your father. I don't know what you are going to do, but it's as if I am prompted to release a prophetic direction. Go back to your father, present something like a gift, kneel down before your father and tell your father that my father, I know I have wronged you in the past, but this time around, I know that it is by your lions, it is by your loins that I came. Father, bless me. And your father is going to release a word of blessing upon your life. And listen to me, whatsoever your father will say upon your life, it shall be your life. You have a problem with your mother, go. Make sure you go and solve issues. Does not matter how difficult they look. Does not matter how difficult you think they are. Go for your mother to bless you. Go and kneel down for your father. It's very important your father will say, I'll bless you. It's very important your mother will say, I have blessed you. And it will start following you. It will start leading you. Listen to this. Listen to this. He said, I have made him your Lord. Not that Isaac took them physically. He said, I have made him your Lord. At that time, Jacob has even run away, but he said, I've made him your Lord. This thing words that I'm saying, Isaac was trying to say, this word I have released upon your brother. In the future, whether you like it or not, he will be your Lord. So we had Esau, we had Edom, and we had Israel. And Israel indeed became in charge. And Edom became subjected to Israel because the word was released. May God release a blessing upon your life. May you begin to see some blessings. And Isaac answered and said unto Esau, Behold, I have made him thy Lord, and all his brethren have given to him for servant, and with corn and with wine. Oh my God. So the father said, I have made him your Lord now, and I have given him, listen to this, I have given him corn, I have given him wine. And said, all his brethren have given to him for servant. So all the brothers of Jacob, all of them will become his servant. And I have given him corn, and I have given him wine. I have sustained him. And what shall I do now unto thee, my son? And Esau said unto his father, Hast thou but one blessing? Hey, we are not talking about title deed, a document title. We are still talking about the blessing. Why is this guy? You have everything that your father has, it is for you. Why is he still fighting for the blessing? May our generation understand what a blessing is all about. We should not joke with it. He said, my father blessed me, even me also, oh my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. 39. If we're to be you and I, Master, let him go. I will take over whatever that is here in the house. If we're to be you and I, that's what we'll say. But he understood, a spiritual person. And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth and of the dew of heaven from above. And by thy sword shalt thou live. See, he is orchestrating the life of his son. Blessings orchestrates. He said, listen to this. He said, and Isaac his father answered and said unto him, behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth. So it means the place where there's fatness, it shall be your portion. Edom shall be your portion. Go and take time and listen. Read about Esau. Read about Edom. Edom was a very beautiful place. Has a very beautiful site. Very beautiful. It's mountainous areas with a lot of good site, and of the deep of heaven from above. And by thy sword shall thou live. Whether you like it or you have to live by your sword. And shall serve thy brother. Oh, he added again. As you are blessing me, you are telling me I will serve my brother in the blessing. And it shall come to pass when thou shalt have dominion. Listen to this. He said, it shall come to pass when thou shalt have dominion, that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck. So it means he released a possibility when he was released the blessing. So he's blessing that there was a possibility that I said your brother will be your Lord. But when you rise and you have dominion and you shake yourself, there is a possibility I have released into your life that you can break that yoke of your life. It means the blessing made Jacob had authority over Esau. But they said if Esau will just rise and have dominion, he'll be able to break the yoke. And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, the days of mourning of my father are at hand. Then will I slay my brother Jacob. I want you to understand the place of the blessing. The place of the blessing. Don't joke with the blessing, my brother. Don't joke with the blessing. There's power in the blessing. Don't ever joke with the blessing. I'm telling you. Don't ever in your life, all right? Joke with the blessing. Don't ever, not in any day of your life, joke with the blessing. Now, what are some of the things? What are some of the easy pathways? All right, some routes that I can take, that I can navigate to see the blessings in my life. Easy pathways, things that I should do to have blessings. I'm telling you. See, when you read a story, after Jacob has left and he went to his father's brother, he went to his brother, it was the mother's brother, Laban. When you go there, when you go to Laban's house, things begin to change. When a blessed man comes into an environment, when a blessed man visits your home, when a blessed man comes into your job. See, when you are employed, as if you are a CEO, if you own your own company, if you are running your own business, let me give you free advice. When you are employing people, employ people that you can sense favor. Don't just look at qualification. Don't just check certificate. Employ people that you can sense favor with them. I'm telling you, it's a free advice, free secret that I'm bringing to you. If you are employing people, don't just look at qualification. Don't just look at experience. Don't just look at certificate and whatsoever they come with. Don't just look at how they appeared. I said, sense the blessing, sense favor, sense. Because such people, when they come into your firm, when they come into your business will begin to blow. I'm telling you, they come with some unique spirit. These are the people you have to employ. Don't just look at the certificate and how they are good experience and those things. There are some people, they might not even be mad good, but the spirit they bring is good spirit. Favor, they bring strange favor into your business. And immediately step into your business, you can testify that The day we employ this guy, things turn around in our business. I'm telling you. When we read Genesis chapter 30 verse 27, and Laban said unto Jacob, I pray thee, I have found favor in thine eyes. Tarry, for I have learned. Listen, say, I have found favor. Oh, Jacob, don't go, don't leave me. I have found favor in thine eyes. Tarry, for I have learned by experience that the Lord hath blessed me for thy sake. So when you entertain a blessed person in your house will be blessed. I want you to understand it before we continue. When you entertain someone that is blessed in your home, in your shop, there are some people, listen to me, there are some people, even when they come to your shop to buy, there are sometimes intentionally dash the thing out, or intentionally, give them some special discount. We should be discerning. These are secrets of life. These are secrets. There are some people, when they ask you something, you should be, however you, even if you don't have it, however you will get it, fight to get it and give it to them. Laban said, I have learned by experience that the Lord has blessed me for thy sake. It's because you are here and I see that the Lord has blessed me. Laban was an idol worshiper. Dudu man. He said, Dudu, an idol worshiper. An idol worshiper knows that something has happened to him which did not come from a juju, not from his idols. He saw that when this guy came to my house, I see blessing. I see everything is working for me. And it is because of him that the Lord has blessed me. Understand this. I'm revealing some deep secret. There are some people, every month, you have to do something for them. There are some people you have to put it on your heart. There are some people you have to, every month. Says, do not just wake up and give it. There are some people, when you give them one, you give them two, give them three. You remember, you see that there are some changes in your life. It should be your secret. Keep on giving to them. Keep on giving to them, and you see some strange happenings. See some strange happenings in your life. Laban said, I have learned. I love this word of God. I love this place. He said, I have learned by experience that the Lord has blessed me for thy sake. Because of you, God has blessed me. There are some people, when you do something for them, the way God will bless you. You be there and be sitting there. We allow people to, convince us. There are some people like men of God, people like adults, like elderly people, old age, widows. There are people that carry, there are some who are not even older. There are some who are not even adult, all right? There are some who are even kids. But there is something strange about them. They are children, but if you do something for them, the way things do turn around for you, I'm telling you, these are secrets. These are secrets. Go to your father. Sometimes every month you have to send something later to your father. Don't say my father has it, so if my father has it, I am the one he's supposed to give. No. Sometimes do it. Say something little. Father, this one's for credit. Say something little to your mother. Man, use this one to buy cola. Use this one to buy granite. Use this one to do this. Do it. A blessing will be released. I'm telling you, a blessing will be released. Think customers comes to buy, they just buy your packaging and your branding. Sometimes it's not about packaging and branding. It's not how good you are. It's not how you have branded sometimes it's not about it. The spirit that pushes people to come and buy. Strange things, there are favors that are being released. I'm showing the secret of this life. If you do it, you will see the outcome. You see a beautiful outcome in your life. Genesis chapter 39 verse 5. It said, and it came to pass from the time that he had made him overseer in his house, and over all that he had, that the Lord blessed the Egyptian's house for Joseph's sake. So when Joseph also entered to Potiphar's house began to be blessed because of Joseph's. The moment Joseph arrived in the house of Potiphar himself took knowledge that his house has been blessed because of Joseph. I said there are some people you have to pay them monthly pay, give them monthly money, not for anything else, because they are a blessing to you. Look for this. There are people that you have to make them come and live in your house. Take care of them. Take good care of them. If you understand life, you do things that normal people will not do. Potiphar's house was blessed because of Joseph. And the blessing of the Lord was upon all that he had in the house and in the field. Because of Joseph's arrival, God blessed Potiphar. He blessed his house. He blessed his field. Whatsoever Potiphar was doing began to be blessed. That's why Potiphar made Joseph the head of everything in his house. Because I see that this guy, he carries some shit. Sometimes promotion should not be by number of years somebody have said. And when you are working and you want to promote somebody in your business, it should be that you sense favor. You are favoring the person. As you are doing that, it's as if you are learning to, you are learning to the Lord, and God will bless you, will promote you. There are people who don't fight. There are people who help. When we help, heaven helps you. I'm teaching this and I'm telling you this for free. Yeah, for free. If you're going to walk in these pathways, you are going to see blessings. You are going to see blessings unfold for you. Most of us, what we are going through, we are praying. We are praying. Still, we are not seeing outcome. I said, do these things that I'm telling you. And do these small things. Give to the poor. Help the needy. Make sure you are in good terms with your father. Let your father lay hands on you and bless you. Let your mother bless you. And see some changes in your life. Look out for people that are in the field that you want to enter. You want to enter into car sales or whatever. I don't know how the name they give to it. You want to enter into import. You want to enter. There are people that are pioneers. Sometimes you have to try to navigate your way out. Get into their heart and let them bless you. Somebody has pioneered you. In fact, he has trained you, discipled you for a long time. You did not live well. You were fighting the person. You were criticizing the person. No. Let the person release a blessing into your life. Blessings are very powerful. I'm telling you. Sometimes you have to go to your pastor's house unawares, on notice. Copy phone. Father, I want to come and see you. When you go, put some seed under his feet. Let him release some prophetic word upon your life. Just do it. Do it sick. You think a pastor will just take your money and he will just spend it. You don't understand. You don't understand. Yeah. Understand the place of the blessing. Now, let's move on. Some easy pathways that can release the blessings upon your life. When we read Psalm 32, verse 2, it said, "Blessed is the man unto whom the Lord imputed not iniquity, and whose spirit there is no guile." So it means stay away from iniquity. Listen, anybody that want to walk in strange favors and strange blessings, you don't play around iniquity. You don't play around what is called sin. You don't joke around it. If you understand life, you understand what I'm saying. Somebody is a womanizer. Or the man is jumping here. I'm telling you, that person, his life is short. Whatever he has now is for a short term. This thing, it's a spiritual principle. Those who travel deep into the spirit, whether in God or outside God, carefully watch their lives. Iniquity is a no-go area. Iniquity, sin. Enjoying the sin is a no-go area. Stay away. See, staying away from that iniquity alone, things that you intentionally do, the sin that you love to do, staying away from that alone, release a portal of blessing to your life. Let's move on. Psalm 112 verse 2 said, "His seed shall be mighty upon the earth. The generation of the upright shall be blessed." Yeah. Be upright in heart. Get a good heart. Get a good mind. Be an upright person. Always you are bitter. Always you have problems with people. Always you are fighting this one. Always you are working your fence. Always be upright. So when you do that, there is blessings in your heart. Be sincere. Your spirit should be. Have an upright spirit, an upright heart. Okay? If you do that, blessing will flow. It will flow. Automatically it will flow. Psalm 119 verse 1 says, "Blessed are the undefiled in the way, who walk in the law of the Lord." Who walk in the law of the Lord. Blessed is the undefiled who walk. So look out for the statutes, the commandment of the Lord, the instructions of the Lord. Walking in it automatically. When you do that, you don't need anybody to tell you. When you do that, you have invoked a blessing. When you see somebody who loves to walk in the law of the Lord, when I'm talking about the law of the Lord, I'm talking about the word of God. I'm talking about the instructions of God. I'm talking about the commandments of the Lord. When you find and you begin to walk in it, you see blessing. Okay, you see the blessing of the Lord. You will see it. Let's move on. Psalm 33 verse 12. Blessed the nation whose God is the Lord, and the people whom he has chosen for his own inheritance. So when God chooses you, automatically you have been invited into a blessing. Some people be fighting God. When God chooses you, so all the chosen ones of God are blessed. See, there are people that you know that they are selected by God. God has separated them unto himself. These people are blessed ones. God has given them special talent in everything God has. I mean, they are the choicest ones of God has chosen them. I love the word in 1 Peter chapter 2 verse 9. It said, you are a chosen generation. So if you are part of the chosen generation, you are blessed. You are blessed. Being part of the chosen generation alone, it means automatically you are blessed. See, have that mindset. As I'm saying all these things, I'm trying to let you know to walk in a certain mindset. Have a certain attitude towards life. Have a certain behavior in life. Your actions and your inactions should reflect certain things that you understand. All right. Know the place of a blessing. Psalm 65 verse 4. Blessed is the man whom thou choosest and causest to approach unto thee, that he may dwell in thy court. So a man that God has called. He said, this is our generation. We don't understand certain things. But when you see a man that God has called, you, if God calls you and said, come and stay in my court. Some people go to the house of God and they are hurried to go home. Hey, it's a blessing, for God to allow you to be in his presence. It's a blessing. Today, people can't stay in the presence of God. Only for 30 minutes, they are running away. 20 seconds, they are running away. We are in a hurry. What are they going to do? They are going to TikTok. They are going to Facebook to go and watch videos. They can't stay in the presence of God in worship, in prayer, and we can't wait. But he said, blessed is the man whom thou choosest. Number one. So if you are the chosen of the Lord, see, God chooses you. Hey, and caused to approach unto thee. So to approach unto God himself. Look at this privilege. It's a blessing, God say, approach me. So when we are telling you, look for God, approach God. It's a blessing to approach God. Imagine the president of Nigeria has called you. Imagine the president of Ghana has called you to come and visit them. The president of Kenya has called you to come and visit them. Come to their presidency. They have a meeting with you. For that one, you even claim that is a blessing. And God says, the one that God has chosen and caused the person to come to approach him, such a blessing, that he may dwell in thy courts. Are you staying in the house of God? Stay in the house of God. Making God your house, and making your house God's house. Such a powerful thing. He leads you to the blessing. He said, we shall be satisfied with the goodness of thy house, even of thy holy temple. Understand it. So God will satisfy. So the people that God chooses, they are not like you. You can't be normal. You cannot be like everybody. You cannot, equally yoke yourself with everybody. You don't try to be like everybody. Everybody's doing this, why it's working for them. No, God said you cannot do what everybody is doing. I've chosen you to myself. You are my own. Listen to me and never think that it's a disadvantage. It's an advantage for God to choose you to be his own. And said, whatever that I want to do on earth, I will use you to do it. I have an assignment, I have a purpose here, and I want to use you to do it, to achieve that. It's a blessing. That's what the scripture is saying here. It's a blessing for you to be chosen by God. It's a blessing for God to call you to come into his house. It's a blessing for God to call you to come and work in his house. Don't let any man make you think that you are inferior because why? You are working for God or God has called you in his house. Never think so. It's a blessing. And now listen to me. If you are here and you know anybody who God has chosen, get closer to that person. They carry blessing. Get closer to them. If you know anybody that God is using greatly, get closer to such people. They carry blessing. Yes, you can tap into their blessing unawares and they don't know. Proverbs chapter 28 verse 20. A faithful man shall abound with blessing. A faithful man shall abound with blessings. But he that maketh haste to be rich shall not be innocent. It's a faithful man. So it pays to be faithful. All right? It pays to be what? Faithful. So be faithful. Whether for God or for man, anything that you find yourself, be faithful. Faithfulness releases blessings in your life. Faithfulness. Faithfulness in the form of commitment and loyalty. Be faithful. Honest. Be honest. Be sincere. Be faithful. Somebody has employed you, and you are in a way collapsing his business because you are overspending. The way you are smuggling the goods outside to go and sell. The way the way people do things such these days is serious. It's awkward. Be faithful. When you are faithful for somebody, God counts you as faithful and God blesses you with your own. But as you are not faithful in another man's, how can God give you yours? Matthew 25, he said, his Lord said unto him, well done, good and faithful servant. Thou hast been faithful over a few things. I will make thee ruler over many things. Enter into the joy of the Lord. You understand? This is the parable. Matthew chapter 25. He said, his Lord said unto him, well done, good and faithful servant. Because thou hast been faithful, thou hast been faithful. When I gave you 5, you were able to work hard for the 5, and you have sincerely and honestly accounted for what God have given to you. But there is one who did not. You give somebody a job and they're doing things, covering things up. He doesn't. He's giving you strange explanations. He's giving you some strange explanations. The accounting that is trying to account, you don't even understand. He's putting figures together, doing things. Can you say you understand? If you're a person like that, God cannot give you your. Luke chapter 16 verse 10 said, he that is faithful in that which is least in is faithful also in much. He that is unjust in the least is also unjust in much. So we know you. If therefore you have not been faithful in the unrighteous mammon, who will commit to you trust? Who will commit to your trust the true riches? So, see, blessing make rich, but you have not been faithful. Most of us, God will give you small to test you, to test how faithful you are. God gave Isaac to Abraham, and he said, bring me Isaac, go and kill him for me. And Abraham took Isaac and he was going to do it, and God found out that, Charlie, this guy is faithful. I can trust him with much. I can trust him with the nations. So most of us, the reason why we are where we are, God cannot trust us. Till we grow to where God can trust us with something that belongs to us. Handle somebody's work better, and you receive a blessing from God. And God will count you as faithful and release you into your own. And if you have not been faithful in that which is another man's, who shall give you that which is yours? Who shall give you? We have Christians. Listen to me. I'm talking to Christians. You see, we have a generation that people even regret. Employing Christians. They regret. If we talk to a lot of CEOs, sometimes they tell us, they regret they ever employ Christians because they will not handle. They do their job some way and somehow. I was working. I sat down with my boss, and he said, you are supposed to report at work by 7:30 a.m. and close at 4 p.m. That's what we agreed on. This is your job description, and this is what I'm going to pay you. By the point I saw that I was not having time, I was going here, I was doing this, I was doing this. So I don't report at the 7:30, and for the 4 p.m. I close. But I saw that I was not doing that. I had to stop. I had to stop working. Because it's unrighteousness to me that the time we agree on and the thing I'm supposed to do and the thing because of that I'm being paid for, I am not doing it. When you're a Christian, you have to think around these lines. When we read the book of Psalm 1 verse 1, blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the way of sinners. So you want to see blessings? Bible said, You don't walk in, you don't walk in the counsel of the ungodly. You don't sit in the seat of the scornful. You don't make friends with gossipers. You don't make friends with busybodies. People come to online to go and look for gossip. You see people on the panel, and all that they are doing, they are busybody, gossiping about somebody, talking about somebody. Hey, what a generation. Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly. You don't sit with ungodly people. You don't dine with ungodly people. You dine with people that are seeking God, godly men, people that are desiring God, people that are looking to know God, looking forward to know God, yearning and hungry to see God, not standing in the way of the sinners. Don't stand in the way of sinners. Where sinners are standing, then you go and mix yourself with them. If a blessed man does not do that, a person that wants to see blessing in his life cannot, and he should not do that. All right? You don't entertain anything that is not godly. You don't entertain anything that is sinful around your environment. Not seated in the seat of the scornful. You see, they are laughing, they are mocking. My generation, we can easily mock at anybody being scornful, at anybody which is wrong. But his delight is in the law of the Lord, and in his law doeth he meditate day and night. So when you are doing this, the blessing of the Lord comes upon you. When you desire the word of the Lord, when you meditate in the word of God, you meditate upon it day and night, you will encounter blessings. Verse 3 says, and he shall be like a tree planted by the rivers of water, that bringeth forth his fruit in his season. His leaves also shall not wither, and whatsoever he doeth shall prosper. These are blessings, bro. These are blessings. Whatsoever he doeth shall prosper. We know these are things. He said, you see, this God that created the heavens and earth. He said, do these things. These are the things you do. These are pathways. Walk in these pathways, and automatically you attract blessings. He said, we don't like that. We don't like that one. Which one do you want? All right, which one do you want? Then he shall be like a tree planted by the rivers of water, that bringeth forth his fruit in his season. His leaf also shall not wither, and whatsoever he doeth shall prosper. He said, the ungodly are not so, but are like the chaff which the wind driveth away. Therefore the ungodly shall not stand in the judgment, nor sinners in the congregation of the righteous. For the Lord knoweth the way of the righteous, but the way of the ungodly shall perish. When God knows your way, it means he blesses your way. Don't stand with the ungodly. Don't sit with the ungodly. Don't applaud the sinners. Don't be happy when sinners, are sinning. Don't compromise your faith, and don't rejoice when evil is reigning. Don't partner with an ungodly person. Stand in the way of righteousness and then see the blessing of the Lord flow in your life. I pray for you today that the blessing of God will continue to flow in your life. That your environment, your atmosphere will be saturated with the blessings of God. That from today, every step you take, you enter into the blessing. Struggle will be over. Troubles will be over. Afflictions will be over. The torment that you have been going through will be over. The sorrows will be over. The sleepless night will be over. I pray for you and I prophesy that the blessing of the Lord will begin to work in your life. And that which you are going to see and experience will be the blessing. You will have a story to tell, and it will be a good story. It will be a story full of blessings. It will be a story full of laughter and joy. You have a testimony to give, and it should be that the Lord wrought great and mighty things on your behalf. You are going to walk from today on the pathways of advantages. Everything around you begin to work for you. You are blessed beyond measure. In Jesus' name, amen.